Welcome to part 10 of Wizardry 5, Heart of the Maelstrom. Now, this map I'm showing you right now is the next route. If you see my last part, I have to equip a cursed item and pass that demon wall here. And I could have gone to demon wall right away last time, but you'll be fighting a very difficult boss or bosses here, so it's probably best to get my characters up here before I tackle this nefarious monsters in this particular area. Alright then, let's go ahead. So right now I actually made past all that gibberish back to level was before. I'm right next to the demon wall, and I've decided to equip the cursed item onto my wizard because, well, I don't want the cursed item to be equipped on my fighters because they need the armor. And I'm not going to invoke it. If you do invoke it, you get some hit points, maximum hit points, but you'll lose some fatality. So there may be some trade-off on it if you think about it. But so right now I used the cursed item and I got this demon says, go ahead, pass me. You don't have to fight me. Well, not yet anyway. And this area is actually quite small, and you probably notice while equipping the cursed item, my hit points are going to drop. I meet this beautiful nymphette. Yeah, nymphette. I think we can call her a nymph, but anyway. And that's the particular NPC that I will have to go against here. So she's guarding its chest, or maybe just chest nearby her, and you got to fight her. And it's called the Sly Nymph. And these particular demons, they're not easy at this point in junction. So before that, I actually had to save state it in case I get my ass handed in here, and which I definitely will. And this is where the spells come in play. So I'm just going to try some spells here. Now, all these demons are actually quite bad. They can actually cast multiple, it's not say multiple spells, but spells that can harm all my characters at once, and you just see there. The Mytho spell is a very weak spell. I'm not that too worried about it. And you notice there that the monsters decide to change their tactics. So right now I cannot get at the Slide Nymph unless I have a crossbow or cast a spell on her. So right now I'm trying to get my mage here, and I didn't equip the cursed item on the mage because he doesn't have enough hit points to pretty much last a few rounds, if you know what I mean here. And if anybody dies here, I'm probably going to have to start over. And something tells me this might, yeah, it's not gonna. No, that I know that's I was pretty much dead there anyway here. The Slide Nymph is probably not the threat, it's the Copper Demon that's the threat. He needs to go down quickly. Of course, all demons are pretty much a threat here. They're all deadly much anyway. And I want to get them down as quick as I can here. I could probably cast a summon spell, but that might be a wasted turn because you notice there a lot of those demons cast multiple damage spells on me, and I definitely want to get rid of them. That's a wipe. Yeah, that's a wipe. If they cast Malao spell, that's a wipe. Yes, I do not believe my mage can actually survive it. I'll probably be happy maybe one of them dies, maybe, but I still have to, of course, get out of this dungeon here. I'm not quite sure how I have the spell yet to go back to my castle. And of course, I finally got the midi spell. That pretty much cures everybody, well not everybody, but one person of all their hit points. I just got the feeling here that my fighters are not taking as much damage as they should. Yeah, that might be a wipe. Yeah, it's a wipe. So yes, the difficulty at this point in time has increased dramatically, and that's, as I mentioned before, that's why I went back to the castle and get my levels. As much hit points as I can, and hopefully new spells. This is all pretty much a luck-based battle at this point in time here. As I mentioned before, you do have to get out of this dungeon here, so you probably don't want your mage or your cleric or clerics to die. Because I still got my wizard down there. I don't want him to die. Actually, this might be a good battle. There aren't that many demons. There's only 4 of them. I'm not sure what the demonic figure is, but anyway, the slide nymph, the copper demon must go down. The copper demon got a lot of hit points. Okay. Yeah. That's dead. Shit. So that's not good. You definitely don't want your mages to die. You don't want too many people dying, that's for sure. So right now, I'm just trying any spells here that might work against the demons. I should have tried the Vasgear. That's actually, it hits one monster, but it's a variable. It could slay them, it could turn to stone, poison, paralyze. Well, I'm not that confident at this point in time the spell will work at all, so I'll avoid that for now. Okay, this might be good. There's only 3 monsters left, or 3 demons left, but that copper demon must go down. Of course, the Calgary is pretty deadly itself there. I'm taking a risk with a Manatl spell, and hopefully it doesn't get resisted. The Kato is, yeah, good. Yeah, damn, I probably know that charm won't work. Shoot. I could probably live without, I'm not sure I can live without my thief there, because if there's a chest, then I'm pretty much screwed up. So I need an important item coming from here. Actually, I think I may have to start over. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start over. Yeah, because this point in time, if I open any chests and it doesn't get disarmed, if the trap triggers, it could be a wipe. Because there'll be 2 people there to be killed, because my wizard and who knows what else. The wizard, the thief, and somebody else will probably take a hit of that chest. But anyway, this could be bad. So you're probably thinking, what's going to happen next? Once I get this important item from this particular floor here, I'll have to go back to level 1, and I might mention in the part 1 or part 2, but there was a door, a hidden door. Actually, there'll be a pit. There's a pit there I couldn't cross, which I can, but there's actually a hidden door, and there's another door ahead of it that I need to pick. And after I pick that, I'll have to go to actually slide down to the next floor, and that's the only way to get to that particular floor. And I like to call it part 2 of Wizardry 5, because once you get this part, you're not going to come to these floors again, ever. Actually, this could be good. That could be a wipe. Yeah. A wipe. So I got the sneaky feeling that my levels could be a lot lower than it should while fighting these creatures here. I probably should have been at level 15, maybe? At least there's 5 a couple bunch of those spells. You can equip items that are actually resistant to spells from the enemies that they throw you. But I don't actually have too many at the moment. Cripes. This might be, if they hit me another multi-spell, I'm dead. As I mentioned before, this is an all-luck battle. I'm not going to dare say save stated on this battle here, because anything can happen. Mostly bad. But I definitely need to heal my mage here. He's killed, good. And you notice there, I summon a couple creatures, the Halcons. They're the ones that cast the baddie spell. And if you didn't know already, it gives your character a heart attack. As long as it's not resisted. Again, this is an all luck battle. Okay, good. No, good. No. Good. That resist spell. I've been noticing a lot that these battles here that my wizard is resisting less spells. Good, good. That's what I want. It took too many tries, but had to be done. Card, yes. And I might have mentioned briefly in the last video here, but you can get these cards. They're actually playing cards, specific playing cards that you need at the end of the game. Now, it's probably not important to identify them, but you need to know what they are, and you need to where to put them. I don't think it's a good polearm anyway. It's probably a halberd. Yeah, halberd. Junk. I'm pretty happy with my weapons I got right now. And the only reason that if you buy polearms is get creatures there that you can't reach them during battle, like the 3rd or 4th spot. But they're not as powerful as the other items I got right now, so... And you notice there's the other second Rebel Duck that I bought. And it's necessary when you get later on to go to certain pools because you need to get specific items. Now I have to worry about right now is get my wizard stay alive. And wait. Fun fact, if you are cursed, you don't have to really get it uncursed. Well, I won't say that, but you can sell cursed items. So right now I just have to survive the trip. I have to go back up. Now, there's a spell you can get that allows you to go back. Oh, please let me survive. Back to the castle. It's actually a spell that's actually not useful, but actually available in the early Wizardry games. But I don't use it because if you do use it, it only takes you back to the castle, but you lose all your items. However, this same spell in this particular game, Wizardry 5, oh, please don't eat my armor. You go back to castle, but you keep all your items, but you lose the spell. And the only way to get it back is to go up a level, and hopefully that you'll relearn the spell. Oh, you probably noticed that I found the Ring of Frost, which I didn't mention in the earlier video. It's only a few items in the game that the mage can't equip, and it's only a few games that mage can equip. It's actually quite useful. It actually restores your magic points, but I'm not going to use it right now. So what I did here is that there's a trapdoor nearby where I was fighting the creature before, and this is actually the most quickest way instead of going through all those thieves' dens there. So this, as mentioned, if you didn't know this already, this will take you back to the elevator to the second level, and you go through the teleporter, and then you go back to your homeland, which I need to do right now. Now, I probably should make a correction here, what I might have said earlier. The Will-O-Wisp that I mentioned, I actually didn't really fight them yet. I will fight them later on. And they actually don't appear at the bottom level, they actually appear the next level I'm going to right now. So, So I got this. I mentioned before, this is the part of the game right now where the shit hits the fan, because right now the first part, which U5, is done. I'm technically not going back to any of the floors. What I'm going to do right now is you're going to the next set of floors, and that's where a lot of things are going to happen here. So the items that I used, I don't have to use them again, thank freaking God, because I need to spend a lot of space in my inventory. I need to get 3 more cards, I need to get some staffs, and I believe I have to get something else. I can't think of the top of my head here. So right now, I'm not quite sure that my party here is going up a level or not. But I need to get my bishop, or wizard I like to call it, uncursed. But I can't do it this way here. I'm just going to double check here. Now, I thought in the beginning that you could actually uncurse at the temple, which you usually do in most RPGs and dungeon crawlers, but this particular one, you do not. You actually have to go back to the Baltic trading post here, and you actually have to sell the item, or uncurse the item here, which could take a lot of money, which at this point of right now is actually not a problem, because I use the gold generator, if you call it. See, there's the uncurse here. So it costs 500, and you do lose the item, but if I ever want to get the item back, I can. You can't exploit the maximum HP if you use the item with the cost fatality. Everybody know if your fatality comes 0, your character is pretty much gone. Though I haven't tried it myself there, but it makes sense. If your vitality is 0, then why are you living? So I'm going to get some levels here. So what I'm going to do next, it's going to be a very short part here. I just want to pretty much show you the getting the Jack of Spades playing card here. And this part is actually quite important. As mentioned before, you need the cards to beat the game here. And what I do now, I'm just going to heal my characters right now. So this is going to be pretty much a part 10. So next on part 11, I'm going to new floors, new adventures, new monsters, new headaches, and keep more keys, more talking, and headaches galore. So this is part 10. I'll see you on part 11. See you next time.